Welcome back to Goober Garage, where today we're doing something a little bit different. We have here two Trx-4Ms, and what we're going to be doing is installing two major components: transmission gears and the wheel weights. You need the bead locks to install the wheel weights. This Trx-4M right here, the Bronco, is going to get the low-range transmission and the weights. This guy is just going to get weights. What we're trying to see here is if weights and transmission make it a better crawler, or can you just get by with weights? But first, we got to do a test. Here we have the Bronco. Easy peasy. Oh, it's really grabbing. So as you can see there, made it over quite easily. Oh, she's bottoming out. Let's try it again. A little bit of speed. There we go. Hung up on that faux tire. You can just see, I mean, front tires are completely off the ground. All that extra plastic on the back is not helping this Defender whatsoever. Yeah, it wants to tip back. It does not want to. It's gonna fall over. Yep, there it goes. So as you can see, the Defender doesn't really like to climb, like at all. So, in hindsight, I kind of expected the result. That one would be, kind of good, but it would eventually get hung up on the rear end and not have enough torque to really be controlled enough. That one was impressive, how well it could crawl up that rock really slowly. The only problem it did have was that bumper. The first time we did the test, you saw how much body roll this guy has. This guy is really, really top heavy. This guy is quite top heavy too, but not nearly as much as this guy. So, it'll be interesting to see once we put those weights on, how they crawl next. These are my wheels, by the way. Dad gets the black ones. Ooh, look at that. These are the inserts that you need to put in, but we have the wheel weights, so we don't need these. Here's the wheel. What you need to do is take the wheel weight, put it inside the wheel, or well, the wheel weight, you need to put it inside the tire. Very difficult to get it in there, in fact. There we go. That's a heavy wheel now. Heavy tire. Man, I can't get it right. Put the front bead lock, or the outer bead lock on. That literally holds the tire in place. Get the rear one. Get it on there nice and good. And take all these little screws right here. So then you just carefully, because I mean these things are itty bitty, so you don't want to wrench them down too tight. You want to go in a cross section pattern. Alright. There's one wheel. Look how cool that looks. That's gonna look so cool on the Bronco. And it's pretty heavy. So 4 of these guys on there should make a big difference. We're about to see though. Alright, so got those all on. Put them on this truck now, and then we'll put the other ones on this truck. But we're not gonna record this one because it's gonna be the exact same process as these. The only difference is they're black. So put these on this truck, get that guy done, and then let's go crawl. Alright, got all the bead locks on. Now as you can see, they are the exact spoke design. The only difference is color, but I actually like the black ones on the Defender a lot more than I would the satin ones. These look pretty cool on the Bronco. So, without further ado, let's take them out and give them a test. Alright, let's first start off with the Bronco here. Crawling up this rock. Nice and slow and controlled. Suspension has more flex. It just ate that rock. There seems to be a rock stuck inside. It definitely has more traction when it's sitting down flat. It's pushing a lot more rocks out of its way. Ooh, torque twist. It seems like it's a little bit more tipsy now. Look at that, sucking up rocks inside the wheel wells. I've never had a rock get sucked up in a wheel well before until now. Throw it right up this little ledge here. Not a problem. I think I'm just getting a little too aggressive with what I'm crawling up here. Oh, it would have tipped over by now. The weight is definitely beneficial for not being tipsy. It can crawl, it has more stability, but for some reason it doesn't want to crawl that now. Let's try the Defender. It definitely does have more down to the ground weight. It's able to put the power down better. But without that transmission, it's a little iffy. Look at that, just crawled straight over that. That's impressive right there. But try this once or twice. If it doesn't work, I'll move on. The main thing with the Defender is it's too tipsy for me. It doesn't, She can crawl. That's for sure. Let's see if it can crawl down here without flipping over. Oh, it would have flipped over without these wheel weights. It's stable. Can I back up it? Nope. I've noticed though with putting those weights on, specifically on the Defender, when you turn tight, you try to go slow, the wheels get caught in the wheel wells. So they definitely need to do the steering mod that everyone wants, or that everyone talks about. Look at that! That stopped, and it just kept going. So definitely wheel weight upgrade for the Defender. Keeps it grounded. It's more stable, I'd say, than what it was before. And there you have it, folks. So thank you all so much for watching. This video was a lot of fun to make. It really was. Write your opinions in the comments below. I know that during the test, it didn't really look like the wheel weights and transmission upgrade did a difference, but after further testing off camera, it's a game changer. So you can make your own conclusions about what upgrades you want to do. All in all, this probably cost me about 80 bucks, something like that, for both. For one of them, probably cost you around 50, 60 bucks, depending on what you're doing. You have to have the bead locks in order to install the wheel weights. I made that mistake when shooting the video the first half, but it's all done now. So write your conclusions in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.